Beginning stream. I will make the announcement since Shannon cannot. Alright. So,
Are we live?
we are live.
Hello!
What are you wearing?
This is my... I don't know, I bought it around Halloween during quarantine. Because I felt it would be cool to have a Halloween costume that I could still wear.
That's a look. Okay. I see.
But I can't talk with it on,
Yeah.
so.
Is that part of your shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
It's
It
got
is
little
very, it
ear
is
holes.
a little Tokyo Ghoul-ish.
That's
That's what I thought it was at first.
No, it's my shirt says we're all mad here.
Oh,
supposed
it's
to
a
be
Cheshire Cat. I see.
Yeah.
That's fun. Alright, well, Shannon is late because her lab work or something ran over, so she will be here in a few minutes, so we're just gonna vamp for a moment until she gets here. But she said she was on her way, hopefully, fingers crossed. Actually, it's dark in my room. I need lights. Alexa, lights on! There
Hope
we go.
anyone listening doesn't have one. Hi,
Yeah.
Jim.
Yeah, so while we vamp, I could tell the story.
Oh, she's here.
Wait, Shannon's here? Shannon's here, okay.
She said she'd
Well, then we
join.
will pause on that.
Then the story will have to wait another day.
As she's
Wait, what? Did I miss a
No,
story?
I was
No,
going
she's
to
gonna
fill the
tell the
time by
story
telling
about her death.
the skeleton story, but I don't have to now.
It shall have to wait another day.
Okay, Shannon is in.
Actually,
What?
you might need to tell the story because I am not remotely ready.
Oh, okay.
I need to get some food because I've been at the lab all morning. So
Alright. Fair.
feel free to tell the story, but I'm gonna turn my video off and go get some food so I don't starve.
Okay.
I'll be back.
Okay. So, yeah, just to vamp so that you guys don't get bored, I will explain the skeleton car story. Sorry.
So when she was setting hers up, she was on Skype with me, and she kept saying, Alexa, do this, and Alexa, do that, and she was changing the settings on mine.
Yep. It's a fun thing.
I'm glad that I have headphones in, because otherwise mine would
same.
be going off. So, actually, that makes me think of, I've been thinking about, because the Amazon things, they have an ability, they actually have a skill for D&D.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And you can make, you can make it roll things.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
And so I think I'm gonna use that for Ninda. I'll change it to respond to computer so that it doesn't make everybody watching's go off. But if I have to roll in something in front of the table, I'll just ask her to do
That's
it.
cool.
That's fancy.
I knew it did that. I've been looking at a few of the apps that did that because I thought it was pretty nifty since I have my in-person game. But a lot of them, the reviews on them are not great. Like, they say that it sometimes just doesn't know what you're saying. Like, you have to repeat things 5 times before it'll actually do it. So, might want to test that.
I don't.
But yeah, I think it's really cool if they could get one that works.
I did test it a little bit. I don't think I'm going to, have, because there's ones where you can ask it, rules and stuff. You can, if you need to remember something, you can, do that. But, I think I would just use it for the dice.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's probably an easier thing for it to do. Anyway.
Rebecca.
Aw. Poor Obsidian. Will you get to see Obsidian again, Bacon? Our poor little horse baby.
Yeah. Rebecca, did you see what Shannon said about the name?
That was me, but yes.
The name?
I'm sorry. I don't know why it looked like it came up as Shannon
Where?
saying it.
What? What are you talking about?
I messaged you in Skype.
The name still looks like...
To me, it's still showing up as all the Pokemon
Oops.
info.
It's Oh, now it's changed. It
I
literally
didn't hit
just-
the word up. I didn't hit the update. That's fun. Now when I upload that,
When he's-
it's gonna. Yeah,
Sure,
whatever.
he can
Well, I'm
breathe.
glad that you'll be able to see him again, Bacon. When he's older.
That's cool.
The book I just finished reading today, the duology, the one character in it, she's like a horse breeder.
Horse breeder.
Thought you were
And
just stop at horse girl.
She's a horse.
girl. Oh, she's just a horse.
No, I was gonna
It was.
say a
She was
horse
actually reading
girl.
My Horse Princess. You know.
No. I mean, it's a fantasy book, so she's like a fantasy horse breeder, and like for her
So
kingdom,
she's a
she,
unicorn
like,
breeder.
takes care of the horses. No,
That's a fantasy horse.
I mean, like she breeds horses for like war and stuff.
War horses.
Different than just like breeding horses.
Gotcha.
But so now I feel like I have slightly softened to horses simply because of how much I love this book and how much I love her
Horses
character.
Are a fun
I've
time.
always
I
liked
have
horses.
very
Yeah,
little
I'm
knowledge
not
of horses.
nature
but
person.
I was a horse girl as a kid. I guess. No, there's no guessing about it. I was very much a horse girl. I was one of those. So
See, like people, not even just my family, everyone has always given me shit for not being like outdoorsy, which makes me not want to be outdoorsy even more. Like, getting heckled about it, like, so far pushes me the other way.
I could get that. I could understand that.
As with anything in life, because I'm stubborn, but
yeah, true.
can't help it. Oh, Bacon, that's sad.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bacon.
It sounds like a stressful
Yeah,
job.
it does.
All the vets I know are like exhausted all the time.
Yeah.
And just like stressed out.
Yeah, I guess it's just any kind of doctoring. I guess will do that to you, whether it's animals or humans.
Yeah.
Anyway,
There's
for
a
those
few
of you
you can,
who
like-
are just sorry, what?
No,
I'm here.
I was just gonna say, for those of you who are just joining us, we are just waiting for Shannon to go grab food real quick, so we'll be starting in like 5 minutes. So sorry for the wait, but you know, we're just having a chat right now.
Oh, what's your skeleton story?
Oh, my skeleton.
yeah.
Oh, well,
Oh,
no,
oh,
I'll
now-
tell the skeleton story eventually. we're leading
you
up
still
to
didn't
it.
tell me?
No, we got distracted.
No, we started talking about
No, it's
horses.
yeah.
Anyway, for those of you who are joining us, I apologize for the late start. I was in the lab this morning, and if you don't know me, I am very, very bad at time management. Basically, I'm what they call time blind, which I learned recently. So,
Shannon, do you have a lamp?
I do have a lamp. It has a dragon on it.
The flag is back. The Australian flag is back.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the Australian flag.
See, I have this thing where
Oh.
if I have 3 hours to do one 10-minute task, I will be incapable of doing it. If I have 20 minutes to do 7 tasks, I will get them done.
Yeah.
So it's always right before a stream that I have accomplished
Yeah.
3,000 things.
Yeah.
I will always take the most amount of time to do something. So if you tell me to do something and you give me an hour, I'm going to take the hour. If you give me 3 hours, I'm going to take the 3 hours.
I'm
Fair.
just gonna not do it.
I'm just
I need to
gonna
fix my
not
hair.
do it.
Hold on.
Fuck it. Whatever you ask me, it's not
I
getting
was
done.
supposed
Too
to be
bad.
planning for D&D all morning. Guess what I didn't do? Instead, I
Oh,
now have a comprehensive non-knowledge of my my astrological chart, and I'm just more confused than when we started. And so,
If you're not in the Discord, there was a lively discussion today about Scorpio placements.
yeah, because apparently I'm
Rebecca
super
has a
Scorpio,
lot.
and I don't know what that means.
Does that mean
Yeah.
like you're in the middle?
No, it means
I think,
it means
like, a lot of
apparently
my
you're not
planets are
supposed to
Scorpio.
have 6 of the same sign in your chart. I thought that was normal.
It's a lot.
I thought that's how it
No.
worked.
Wait. I have like 6 of the same sign. Let me check.
I have 2.
Gotta go to my co-star.
I have a few Capricorns, but that's pretty much the same repetitiveness. It's only
I
like
think I'm a
3.
Sagittarius moon and an Aquarius rising. Let me check.
I don't know that much
I
about
just
astrology.
read what Andrew said. He probably had a crush on Simba as a child.
Yeah.
I had a
That's
crush
true.
on Kovu.
But did you see what I
Don't
said?
at me.
That's
Yeah.
not true.
Still a lot.
I was a Scar girl. If we're
Of course
talking
you
Lion
were.
King.
That tracks. That really
prepared.
tracks. Anyway, let's
Be
get to the story.
prepared with the 5.
now that everybody's
so I have
here.
5 in Scorpio.
Okay, you're not.
So not
Y'all.
6, but it is a lot.
Which
Okay,
5?
but that's only if we're talking about Lion King. Not. I didn't actually have a crush on any of the Lion King characters.
I did actually have a crush on Kobu. I'm not gonna deny it.
Anyway.
I feel that we have taken this
Yeah.
a weird turn already.
Anyway,
We
we're
are
gonna get into this, but
10%.
I think Shannon and
Anyway.
Kate should also post their charts, and so we can berate you guys too, and someone can finally explain me why y'all are so up in arms over my chaos, apparently, because I don't.
I just
don't.
posted
I haven't
Anyway.
checked the Discord.
Anyway, yes,
I'll do that.
DDLC time. Ready. Everyone
Yes, all right.
has joined us.
That's right. I have to put
Yes.
it. I have to put on
Yeah.
my
It's already
crown of-
Sunday.
let's get back on
Yes.
track.
Okay. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've even been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Oh, is this Yuri's house? Nope, this is Sayori's house. Ooh. I decide to visit Sayori.
Yeah, Sayori lives next
Well,
door.
yes, I know, but I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet.
Uh-oh.
Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. The music stopped. I don't like that the music has stopped. Also, yeah, Andrew, I don't love that.
I do love Gerg saying vengeance-fueled sexual fiend is a slogan to live by.
That's so funny. I'm like the opposite of a sexual fiend.
It's already.
And I'm a Scorpio.
It's already.
As somebody who's
It's all-
probably somewhere.
Stop talking about my chart right now. I can't pay attention to two things at once. It's already.
Wait, Rebecca, did you share the sound with us?
Yeah, there's no music right now.
Oh, okay. No, I didn't have sound even on the.
Does no one else have sound? Hold on, I'll give you sound. One.
No.
Yeah, I didn't have
One
sound.
I mean,
second.
the people
I
watching.
guess
Yes, the
might
people
have
watching
sound.
do have sound, but you guys should have sound. I'm sorry. Give me a second. We're taking a 2-second pause while I unshare and reshare the screen and actually remember to hit share sound this time.
I
There
feel
we
like
go.
there's a
Because-
lot of
There we go.
interesting stuff happening in the chat compared to what I'm scared is about to
Yeah,
happen
yeah,
on the screen.
exactly.
Yeah, everybody pay attention.
I'm
No,
already very
please, keep up the
strange.
chaos.
I'm very nervous.
Okay, anyway, it's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her.
Oh no.
Sayori?
Oh, look at that cow!
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay, good. Thank God.
Why did you do that?
I was so nervous that we were gonna find her, like, not okay. Hi, Udon.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right.
Put my mic back on while I'm not currently eating. Udon.
Oh, it has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Doesn't look that messy, but okay.
I love her cow.
I
want
also
it.
recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. There are no decorations on her walls, but okay.
There is a chart.
That is a calendar. But
Is it? It doesn't look
that
like
is a calendar.
Why are there so many lines
calendars
over
are-
November? Oh my god, is she also a Scorpio?
Calendars are just
She
parts
hates
of
November so much. With a
She just
vengeance-fueled
hates
sexual
Scorpios.
passion, she hates November.
Oh my god.
Oof.
Please click.
Please.
I don't want to hear that phrase ever again.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
That's true. But what about you?
Wait, is Andrew also a Scorpio?
He is indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god! It's a Scorpio party!
That's how this all started, because he's a 6-part Scorpio just like me, apparently.
I'm 5
Fiendish
part.
Scorpio.
What does that mean?
Satanic.
But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. Because we're in the middle of a pandemic.
And we can't be in person, Udon, you fucking idiot.
We have to stay 6 feet apart. What are you doing?
You fucking
Jesus
dumbass.
Christ.
We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Yuri then. We're the only ones who will get the
Yep.
disease. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction.
Relatable.
Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Udon.
Eh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, oh, Sayori! If I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? Sayori! You deserve more than this.
You deserve way better than udon! You deserve ramen!
Yeah,
True.
Udon's a prick.
Serve ramen.
Getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today.
Wait, guys.
It just wants to torture me.
Bacon. Her room's quite clean compared to the rest of her pitch black house.
True. Fair.
Jeez.
Okay, sorry, continue.
There is like a patchwork something on her chair though.
Yeah, what is this?
It's got a cat
thing?
face.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
a
sweater.
cat! Oh, if you turn your head. Oh,
that's
I
so
saw
cute.
her.
I thought it was just a poorly
A
done
sweater that had been,
patch.
like,
Yeah.
patched together, yeah.
Also, Andrew, are you talking about the Yakuza, the house husband one? You can answer that in a moment in the chat, but I'm wondering if that's the Yakuza one you're talking about. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already.
What is his deal?
He's oblivious? I don't know.
He's worried about her.
What do you mean?
But he's being weird. A week ago, he didn't even like walking with her to school.
Well,
and
we
now he's
made
all
him like her. We decided that for him.
Yeah.
I've known you
Does
forever.
he like not realize that she actually likes him?
No, he definitely doesn't
No,
realize.
because
Monica keeps
Shannon.
telling him, and he
He's-
won't, and he doesn't get it.
Yeah, Shannon, he's still a dude.
Imagine.
That's
She
true.
must be exhausted. Like, who just stands like this all day? Imagine someone's talking to you and you're just like, arms like,
Yeah, this is like a real. This would be a workout to stand like this at all times. Like you'd have such shoulder and elbow muscle. There's no muscle there, but anyway. And,
Rebecca,
until
this is gonna be your next workout.
yes, just anime girl workout. Do
Sayori pose.
this all the time.
Man never blinked.
But
All right,
udon
udon.
is of an extreme density. Udon's as dense as sodium polytungstate.
That
Nobody's
is
gonna
true,
understand that.
Berg. That is true.
Mhm.
I don't know what that means.
Sodium
I
polytungstate is
assume
very
it's
dense.
very
I'm
dense.
working with it in my
Aw.
research.
Until
Anywho.
I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it.
Ah.
Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Udon. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing
True.
what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Udon? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Whoa! That did not take the turn I was
That was
expecting.
exactly what
Yeah.
I was expecting.
Really?
I was like, she's gonna say she has depression.
Whoa! Love Sayori.
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Oof! Relatable! What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Ah! Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Oh, Sayori!
I'm in shock.
That's not true, Bacon.
Yeah, no talking down to people with depression. I'm assuming you're
'Cause
joking,
you're talking
but like,
to a couple
don't.
of girls
We don't
saying,
joke
"Come
about
on,
that.
here we go."
I can't even figure out
we
how
go.
to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori?
Huh?
Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Udon. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. But caring about you is important. I don't want to be cared about.
Christ.
It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes. But it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else, too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. Oh. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Udon. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Aww. Udon.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Udon.
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Udon.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Udon. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary, too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
Uh,
It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
Ah. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
All right. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house.
And I say hello to my food. I couldn't eat because I was talking for Sayori.
Fair.
I'm confused. So is Sayori just depressed, or is she depressed and has a crush on Udon?
I think both.
Porque no los dos.
Yeah, I believe
Yeah, that's
both.
why I'm confused.
Yeah. Why is that confusing?
I love Sayori so much more now.
Just because it seemed like the reason she left was because she had a crush on
Yeah.
him and he was flirting with Yuri, not because she was depressed.
Well, I think it's just
Oh,
that,
no,
like,
it was cool.
the culmination of it was...
Yeah.
Like, seeing him flirting with someone else was too much, but, like, she's also depressed.
Gotcha. Yeah.
On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over, too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, which is exactly identical to hers, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri?
Thank goodness.
Y-
Look at her cute little sweater.
I know, I was gonna say she looks so cute in her sweater.
You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time?
No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell.
You always could have texted me. If I had known... Chen, can you...
Shannon,
can you mute?
Can you mute yourself?
Yeah.
Thank you. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home.
I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason.
It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you.
That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well?
Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
I'm sure it will be fine.
I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. His room is just as barren and messy as Sayori's, but
It's not
Yeah.
as messy as
I feel
Sayori's.
like his books are not standing straight up. Look at those books. There's no organization to those books.
Wait.
Are you seeing a glitch
Yeah,
of Sayori's
it
screen
glitched
again?
back to Sayori.
What?
And it says maybe I should cancel.
It's. You're not seeing that, Rebecca?
No.
Because then that's just a screen share thing,
It's
but
a screen
it's
share
super
thing.
creepy.
That's weird. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious.
No. No,
It's not.
Oh
Oh.
god.
I was trying to get it to change back. Did it change back for you?
They're
No,
overlapped.
Now it's just Yuri in front of the glitch of Sayori.
It looks fine on the Twitch at least, which is good.
Yeah. Okay, let me
Skype.
just
Except I can't read it.
unshare.
No, wait, I
Oh,
need
sorry, I stopped.
And show the
Well, I already stopped sharing, sorry.
It's fine.
Okay, did that fix it?
Let's find out. Yes.
Okay.
Oh god. There we
Well,
go.
if it
Alright.
happens again,
It's
take
so-
pick.
That's better.
Hold on. I think Chloe wants to say hi. Chloe. Chloe. Okay, or she just wants to bark
Hi.
out my window.
Oh, good.
Bark, bark.
It's so clean.
Yeah, see,
I feel
it's
you.
definitely...
That's what I care
yeah.
about.
Anyway. Hahaha. I cleaned it before you came over, so... But I left a random hanger here, and then I make fun of other people for their messiness.
Floating on the wall.
No, there's a nail there.
Well,
can
yeah, I
see
know
it.
it's... Oh, well, yeah. But it's just there.
No, Kate said it was floating on the wall.
That's very considerate of you to do.
No. I would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here.
Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Girl, no.
So Udon
That would be
cleans
even more
Sayori's
embarrassing.
room, and then Yuri cleans Udon's room.
Yeah.
There's a
Well, we
little
start a
cleaning
chain.
triangle.
No one cleans their own room. Makes sense. Everything gets cleaned eventually. Wait. Don't look in... Oh, shoot. I just skipped over a line. She's looking at something, and he says don't look in there,
Okay,
but I
it's
don't know
fine.
what.
This is Chloe, everyone. She's a super needy dog who just got washed.
Exciting.
And
Love a
now
cleanup.
I'm full of hair.
Oh, nice. I watch Yuri... I snatch Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine.
It's gonna be porn.
Yeah. Why is she just opening
Yuri,
his
what?
desk drawers? That's weird. I'm gonna clean your room
Good
and
question.
sneak
Also-
through your drawers and...
He has a house. Like, why are they in his
Yeah,
room?
that happens in a lot of anime, actually. They always go to the room. Like, no one ever hangs out in the living room.
Or even just, like, hang out in the kitchen? I don't know. Hey, Colin.
Hi, Colin.
Hello, Colin.
I'm
You should
sorry.
be.
I wasn't thinking for some reason. True. I was just spacing out.
It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly in her lap, as if making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started?
Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. That's a fancy word.
Atmospheric enhancements.
I mean, it is Yuri. She
You
likes
know.
them fancy words.
Mood lighting.
Mood lighting, aromatherapy candle.
Mood lighting.
For the poetry
Girl.
reading, guys.
Aromatherapy.
Oh, wow.
Poetry reading.
Girl.
What does she need help
She
with on that,
thirsty?
though?
She's setting
What
up
I
a
want to know
thirst
is what she
trap.
need. How does she need help with that? That's just a
I don't
candle.
know.
She
Especially
brings it. Like,
In his room.
yeah, like what are they supposed to be doing with it? Are they going to make the candles? I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. What is this conversation?
Of course. I want to help take our guests to a faraway
Yuri,
place.
listen to your words.
Although many will
lighting.
stop by just out of curiosity.
Mood lighting.
And for cupcakes, I guess.
That's what they're calling it these days.
And for the mood lighting.
I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. Oh my.
That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person.
Intense?
Hold on, you're so fun.
I guess that's the best way to put it.
Is that a bad thing?
No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually.
Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy.
Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little with the mood lighting.
Relax. And open all your drawers. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Thanks, Bacon. Thanks, Colin.
Welcome, Colin.
Let's see.
Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object.
Concerning.
Huh?
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag.
Or you could have just brought them from home. Like, that's not that weird.
I planned to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room.
Yuri.
Sounds dangerous.
Oh,
She
dear.
knows what she's doing.
I mean, no, that's actually very smart for, like, to make it a cozy poetry reading.
Yeah.
I think that would be amazing.
I think what's
don't you?
concerning is the fact that what is the preparation she has to do for this
Yeah,
here?
no, I totally think
Like,
that's
yes,
true.
these are all good ideas, but she didn't need to bring them with her.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing? What's that wooden thing, though?
Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy?
Not familiar at all.
Your good idea set.
Is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. I don't like that sentence. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection.
I said permeate the air,
It's almost like magic.
not permeate the body.
Yeah, I don't know.
No, I think you could permeate through the. I think that makes sense.
Yeah, it just felt weird.
Yuri.
If it's a diffuser, it's like
Yeah, it permeates through
permeates
the air into
air.
the body, is what she's saying. Like, it's the
I
air, and then it
guess.
goes through the body.
Yeah.
I think
Weird.
she's just a little weird, so.
Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom.
It's fine. Aren't we
In
all?
just a moment,
I
a
really-
thin ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow.
made me think of like not a good enough reason to use the word permeate. That
I
bit
don't know what that's from.
What is that from?
from oh god, Pitch Perfect, but it's not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate.
Ah.
Oh,
I just thought it was
Yeah, no.
I need to watch that
Okay.
movie again. It's been too long.
yeah, I saw Pitch Perfect once.
Yeah.
Many
So
years
You
ago.
can permeate my body, Yuri, probably.
goodness.
Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for?
Robert? This is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to
Yes,
describe
That'd
it.
be what jasmine
Uh-huh.
smells like.
Uh-huh.
I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than
What does it
relaxation.
provide?
Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through
Okay,
your
that's
body.
acceptable, acceptable.
So,
Okay.
you want to feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily.
Is that an aphrodisiac?
I don't think
Well, like,
so.
I don't think
I
jasmine
don't.
is
It's a
aphrodisiac.
I've seen it for
Yeah, I have lots
yeah,
of
Yeah,
like jasmine
stuff.
tea. I have and jasmine. Like,
I have
yeah. Anyway.
If it secretly is, then I've been using it all wrong. Don't you think that will be perfect for sharing our poems?
It does sound suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for?
Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get?
Yeah, I have it over here.
We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Jesus.
Oh yeah? What will those be used for?
Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom.
Hey, Colin followed us.
Hey, welcome, Colin.
Thanks, bud.
100 sounds like a lot to me.
I mean, it's just writing 100 words.
Yeah, come up with 100 words.
Oh wait, did she say they were or weren't using it for origami?
They were not.
They're just writing on
I
it.
thought they were gonna write a piece of paper on a piece of paper, like write a word, piece of paper, origami it, and I was like, that would take a lot.
No, I think they're hanging it. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. That's what they're doing.
Ah,
That's cute.
Okay.
Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside.
That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri.
Now I see why she needs his help.
Yeah.
Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it.
this is Doki Doki Literature Club, Colin.
The near ending of the game. God, I put it near the end. Seriously? Ooh, I don't. Ooh.
Ooh.
What is that?
Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys.
Here's a marker, Udon. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting these ribbons. I changed all those words, but...
Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work.
That's okay, Colin.
Enjoy your sheep.
I'm assuming you meant sleep.
The riveting.
I'm assuming you meant
sleep.
sleep.
No, I think go help some
students.
sheep. That makes sense. Vet students.
Oh, help some sheep. I did not read that correctly. I
Wait, what did you
wrote
think
it
you
as
said?
get some sleep.
Oh.
I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length.
I don't know, Andrew.
A pocket knife.
Also-
Anybody hear that sound?
Yeah,
I
I
do.
heard
Is
that.
happening outside
Yeah,
your
that's
apartment?
You're good, Rebecca.
I don't know. I think I live next to a highway, but I also live next to a road where people shoot things. So like, it could be gunshots. It could be a car backfiring. I think it's a car backfiring, but it's always a fun surprise. I'll read about it tomorrow.
Rebecca, I'm so worried about the neighborhood that you live in.
Yup.
And about you living in that neighborhood.
Your manhole cover stealers and your
Yeah. It's
God knows
fun
what
stuff.
else.
Didn't someone steal a scooter?
It's two.
Oh yeah,
Two
scooters.
scooters. Sorry, that's.
Oh
right.
yeah, there's a
Two
lot of theft
One
around
foot
here.
on
I
each
get
scooter.
notifications about like cars getting broken into like every day, but
This is America.
But yeah, so that's normal. Like things being
Gunshots
stolen
or
doesn't
car
even
backfire.
bother me
Always a
anymore.
fun game.
But like, yeah, the gunshots thing, that does still concern me a smidge. And I don't live in like a big city. I do live in a city, but I live on like the outskirts of it. So it's like
Charlottesville.
questionable. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right. So she pulls out a pocket knife.
Then she reached. Wait, what? Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, I thought you were saying that was a crime again.
Okay. Have fun.
Bye.
I mean,
Good luck with the
or
sheep.
Good luck with the
Have fun
sheep
with the
with the
sheep.
lungs.
The sheep with the lungs.
Oh, that says that one that has bad lungs.
Oh,
Oh, I was gonna like as opposed to the sheep with gills.
both. Yeah.
It's
that's
okay,
fine.
Bacon. It's okay. Go
You
help
can-
the sheep.
You can watch the VOD.
We're not gonna fault
Yeah.
you for taking
But
care
the
of
sheep
some
needs
animals.
your help, Bacon. The sheep needs
You'll
your
probably
help.
return in time. You're
Yeah.
A babe said the
insanely
rate
good
we're
at
going.
multitasking. So
True.
anyway,
Alright,
yeah.
good thing
So
Okay.
just to
She pulls out a
answer,
pocket
okay,
knife.
yeah. So then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife.
Support it. Yeah, I have a pocket
The
knife.
knife is strangely beautiful. What? Is this what you're into,
I have beautiful
Udon?
knives. Okay,
The
that's
silver
weird.
handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. Okay, so it's not like
I want that
okay,
knife.
okay.
I want that knife.
Hello, ghosts.
Hello, ghosts.
Hi, ghost.
The blade itself is
We're talking
gently
about
tinted
knives.
blue.
It's kind of weird that Bacon left and then Ghost appeared and said greetings from the afterlife. I hope everything went okay with Bacon. Like,
True.
just left.
That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy.
Eh. Well,
Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it?
you're going to think it's weird.
Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know.
If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yuri.
Yeah,
I
I
actually
promise.
used to work at a Boy Scout camp, and that's why she carries around a pocket knife.
That's why you carry around
I
a
also have a
knife,
pocket
man.
knife. So, you know, who doesn't?
Yay, Bacon staying.
Go Jenny.
Ooh.
And yeah, go Jenny.
Molten
That's-
silver.
Also what I think of when I hear the word silver, you know?
You should watch
I don't know.
You know,
Casual
watch Full Metal
thought.
Alchemist Brotherhood, where you can watch somebody get buried in cement. It's fantastic. It's honestly like my favorite scene. One of them.
Alright, says Yuri and Caitlin. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives.
This
no.
tracks. This
No.
definitely tracks with what we have assumed about her so far. So
We need to move this
Yo.
along faster. Faster. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? I'm so uncomfortable. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. I do not want to know about this.
I
thing.
can relate. I feel very empowered when I hold a knife.
yeah, I mean, okay, so
Oh.
like, there's the one side of it
Don't
you could
prop
say
me.
knives are pretty and cool, and you know, you feel I don't know, badass having one, something I don't know, or protected, whatever. And then there's this side that Yuri and the poetry
Appears
she
to be
writes
on.
about blood and such, and it's just a smidge more concerning. So yeah,
What do you mean
Yeah.
the step on me portion?
Yeah, Gerg, there's yeah, I'm just gonna...
Let's
this will
go.
be my...
You're laughing at me.
no, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you got about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. I think it does
Suits
too. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Ha 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 ha. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that.
Want that knife?
It is, isn't it?
Yuri relaxes her expression once again.
Would you like to hold it?
Nailed that protag laugh.
Thank you. Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it
She
around in
has
my
good
hand.
Facing
knife
out.
skills. I appreciate that.
with the blade facing out and stabs me right in the
It feels heavy and extremely
Stay out
solid.
of each other's blood circle.
Yes. Okay. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Hey, maybe they're both into the same stuff, so...
Ingy.
Ow.
Udon, please.
Udon is not very smart.
Yeah, that was not...
Udon! Are you
Plot
an
twist!
idiot?
The knife is sharp!
Yes.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Why did you do that?
Okay, I want to make a prediction real quick that his finger is going to be bleeding and something's going to come from that.
I do not want to listen to teenagers exploring their weird kinks.
I feel like it's going to be like it's
I
not
don't
actually
think
going to
shame,
do
but
something
I
weird. It's just
do
going to
not
be
wanna
like
hear
it's going to
about
make us
teenagers
think
doing it.
something
Don't
weird
think
is going to
shaming.
happen.
If anybody's into that, that's totally cool. But
As long as you are an adult,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't
look,
want to hear about
no, what
teenagers
I'm
doing
saying
it.
is more like I think they're going to trick us into thinking that's going to happen.
Thinking that's where this
Yes.
is going.
So I don't actually think it's going to happen, but yeah.
Kate needs it to be more YA.
Listen, if it's teenagers, then it has to be YA. If it's adults,
Yeah.
listen, I'm on TikTok. I see a lot of stuff.
I barely touched it at all.
It's my fault.
How?
I gave you a knife. I thought you were old enough to know not to touch it. I should have warned you.
This is like when our friend gave me a cactus for my birthday. Should have known never to do that.
Oh my gosh. Never take Rebecca to the plant section of Home Depot ever.
I may have touched
Ever.
every cactus at Home Depot once, and Sienna was not pleased.
Or to the southwest.
Oh yeah, I got a
Take her
cactus
there.
stuck in my shoe when we went to a cactus garden at
Yeah.
Southwest. So they're just
can't
I just
trust
want to
Rebecca
touch
around
cactuses. They're so pointy. So see, I am with Udon here. I would have touched the top of the knife, okay?
Not gonna lie, I would totally have done that too. But he definitely
There's a
put way
lot
too
of
much
things,
pressure on
Andrew.
it.
Good
You
question,
should probably
Andrew.
know that.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
Look at
Obsidian
that.
snake!
Wait, what about...
She really is.
Wait, he's getting taken away from his mom, though?
Already? That seems
No.
early.
The mom is with them, I thought.
No, it
Anyway.
says because they only wanted his mom.
Oh, I completely
doesn't he
skipped
need,
over
like,
what was
to-
in parentheses.
Feed?
You're definitely
My
a
brain just went-
Scorpio!
This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper.
As we've just
That's a
seen.
lot. Oh no.
A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. See? I know what they're leading up to.
Fuck, she's gonna like suck
Very
on his fingers,
Twilight.
isn't she?
Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. It's not gonna happen, okay? It's not gonna happen.
Ah.
She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts my finger. No! It actually happened!
I knew that was gonna happen! Ew!
My
Oh,
finger in her
God.
mouth and licks the wound. She has a blood kink!
Oh.
I thought they were gonna play us, and they didn't. They circled back
I knew you were
around.
gonna do that.
Oh, we sure got played.
They circled
I
back.
knew you were gonna do that. I didn't want to think it, but I knew it.
Please do not cut to a cut scene of this. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I
like,
instinctively
re-canon
pull
that
my
they're
hand
adults?
back.
They technically are
They
for
are-
the
I believe so.
purposes of legality.
True.
They are 18.
I believe the conversation that occurred in the chat earlier, the answer is I think they're actually third years, which would make them 18, except for Natsuki. But I
Oh.
realize she is canonically 18, but she's a year younger than them.
Yeah,
So, but canonically she's 18.
Okay.
but we're still gonna
Also, there's no such thing as
cringe at this.
yeah. I just anyway.
It's not gonna make it easier for us to.
No matter what, I just
Ew.
I have to read it.
Please forgive me.
No.
I wasn't thinking.
Yuri doesn't think a lot.
Girl, just run out the house.
Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yeah, yeah.
That's your excuse for everything. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Yuri.
I'm glad Obsidian is coming back to you, Bacon.
That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I would hope so.
How could I do something
I
like
sure
that?
hope it does.
I'm sorry. Rebecca, at least you're not voicing the character that did it.
True, but I have to describe the
glad
scene.
I'm not
It's just like I said. It's like
at all.
I am reading an erotic novel out loud. Okay.
Have you ever seen the 50 Shades of Grey reading by Gilbert Gottfried?
I've heard parts
Yeah, I
of
think
it.
I've heard parts of
It's
it.
fantastic.
I listened to a TikToker on a live stream do a live reading of a coronavirus erotic
Right,
novel.
yeah, those.
And listening to someone read an erotic novel, especially one that is so poorly written out loud, is truly just insane.
Yeah, it's horrendous, but also funny, but mostly horrendous.
Oh, it's hysterical.
Oh, wait. So, Bacon, they did or did not take Obsidian?
Or don't choke, Rebecca.
Too
You're
late.
giving us whiplash.
Anyway, sure, it was a little weird, and it took me by surprise. Please don't say you're into it.
Don't
But I
finish
guess she
that
was
sentence,
just trying
Udon.
to help, right? Okay. He didn't say, but it turned me on, so that's good at least. Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little.
I don't think she is.
I don't think she is. That was really fucking weird.
She doesn't lift her
I'm sorry,
head.
Bacon.
Oh no.
What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. What? What?
No!
Sienna, why are you covering your face? Do I have to click?
Choke me like
I take Yuri's hand and lick her in this spirit return!
So much. Choke me like you choke me when you choke me. Choke me like you hate me, but you love me.
Nah, choke me like you choke me.
Why do these kids have
I hate
no
this.
boundaries?
I want to go back to Sayori now. I have many regrets.
Did you really just do that?
Now we're even.
You sounded so unsure.
Now we're even.
I hate
Yuri
this.
just looks at me like I did something wrong.
Yeah, you did.
I knew that would be a
What
bad
the fuck?
idea.
Them.
If not for the sweet
Yeah, I think
aroma
we're
of the
having fun,
jasmine
Bird.
oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now.
You're so weird, Udon. Yuri.
Really? Says the girl. Like
You
this
did
what?
it first.
Yuri giggles shyly. Okay, I'm back. Yuri calling me weird?
It's like calling the kettle black.
I have no response to that.
Where do you keep your bandages?
I don't think
I'm
I need
addicted,
one
I'm not
actually.
prepared.
It was a tiny cut.
Megan!
Look, it already stopped bleeding. Oh, Megan, you've missed the best part.
So much.
You missed
Megan, you
the
missed,
blood
you
and knife.
missed
scene.
an interesting
I
scene.
see.
That's really. Oh, wait, that's you.
relieved. Oh, that's me. That's relieving.
You should definitely be
The
glad.
tension is quickly lifted. Yes, the tension is lifted. We're back to normal, right? Nothing bad will happen from here. We each resume our respective activities.
Why are all of Udon's interactions so fucking
Because he's
cringy?
the lead character in a harem, essentially, even if the harem is a little different. I watch Yuri's knife cut
God.
through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri.
Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really.
Oh, so you're not that creative.
Are you ready to move on to the next
I'm
task?
kidding, I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind?
Bondage. I'd like to create a banner.
You missed when I said that earlier.
I thought it was when, anyway.
Can't.
Nobody heard me say that earlier. When she pulled out the ribbon.
To stop. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets.
Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets.
We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. They're really going all out for this thing.
Do you mind? Oh, that's you. So.
Do you mind fetching those for us? So I can go through your drawers?
She's gonna find his porn collection.
Yeah, bondage does feel tame compared to the blood stuff.
Of course not.
I
Wait, did
prefer
she just say,
bondage.
do you mind if I go
So much
through your
more.
drawers again? And now he says, of course not?
No!
No,
No,
Kate
that was
ad-lib.
me.
Oh, okay. I wasn't reading, I was just listening to Kate. Oops. 6 cups of water.
I'm gonna really change up.
I feel like I could be really good at
Cups of water.
bondage if
How
I was
are you
into
going to
that.
Shannon?
6 cups of water by
No,
yourself.
I assume he comes
Internet.
back and forth. I'll be right back in a minute. Or he has a tray.
I'm good at knots. Yep.
Thank you very much.
Shannon, mute your mic for a little bit. Why don't
Put yourself in timeout. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay.
don't look in the closet.
If you fill the cups too much, it will be too diluted.
True. Andrew, I have tiny hands. I cannot do 4 cups in one hand unless we're doing like.
Well,
the
maybe they're
around the
those
rim
little,
kind
like,
of thing.
Dixie cup kind of things. Like, you know, because it's
Oh, yeah, the
watercolor,
Dixie
so it
cups.
might be really small
Oh,
cups.
small plastic
Yeah.
bathroom cups.
Yeah,
I
I
can do that.
didn't think
Yeah.
about it this way. I was thinking about it like.
Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than
Oh.
full-size glasses.
There we go. Question
I
answered.
put them on a plate. Other question answered. To catch any
Okay.
paint that
Good
drips,
job, Udon.
then bring it back into my room.
You actually did
Over
something
Yuri.
smart for once.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yes?
I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or something?
No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so. Let's mix the paint.
Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups.
So. I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner.
Andrew, what do you mean by Pearl? Do you mean like from Steven Universe?
I was thinking Pearl from SpongeBob. Don't at me.
I would, no offense to Pearl from SpongeBob, I would rather be Pearl from Steven Universe, but I don't see myself as Pearl.
I see myself as a Amethyst.
see
I
my-
haven't actually watched it yet, but I feel like Amethyst is probably
I-
the one that I would relate to most.
I would see myself as Lapis, honestly.
Starting with the colors
know
for
anything about that
sunrise,
show.
then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom.
Yeah, Colin, you definitely didn't miss anything weird at all. Definitely not. And
Yeah,
you don't
worry
need to
about it, Colin.
rewatch
Don't-
everything that just happened.
Don't rewatch things. Don't worry about it.
We can hang
And
it. Oh, I
Andrew-
already said that.
Andrew, I'm not current. I got fairly far, but then I got caught up, and then I kind of forgot to keep watching after that. I need to rewatch it.
I need to start watching it.
I said
Oh, sorry. Ah, neat. What are you going to write?
Well, It will be more fun to surprise you. Oh dear.
Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner...
I was gonna say, Udon, will you go to prom with me?
After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other.
They're gonna meet in the middle.
Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint.
I get you, Andrew. I hide.
This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class project we had back then. It's relaxing.
When was that?
Perfectly normal time.
I'm sorry if this feels too childish.
No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know?
Yeah. It is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too.
Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself.
For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. I feel you, Yuri. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading, it doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes things feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy.
Is that
so simple?
So? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. True. That's why I'm so happy to share the experience with all of you. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently.
I knew you'd understand.
Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers.
Kia!
Kia! She karate chops him.
Kia!
Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt?
No, I'm not hurt.
Oh, that's you.
It just startled me, that's all. I wasn't thinking. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me.
It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck.
Is there something on my face?
Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. Here.
No!
Oh good, we do get a zoomed in scene, but at least it's not the other one. So there's that.
That was so
I don't like how her
cringy.
eyes look
For
right
hanging
now.
out.
Yeah, I don't
You're
think
probably
her face-
leaving at the
Colin.
perfect time.
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Bye, Colin. Have fun.
I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Oh, she closed her eyes now.
Colin left at the right time. He did.
I don't
Is
know what
something
sound to
wrong?
make. It's hot. I just didn't expect it.
Sorry.
The towel or the situation?
You're
I didn't
hot.
want to use cold water.
You're hot too.
Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist.
Mm. Wait.
Eh?
Oh no!
Oh, no, he's hot.
Just for a little longer.
Oh, Andrew, why?
It feels really nice.
Ah. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes.
Oh, the opening of the eyes.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is it the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrap around my wrist, send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was just a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away.
Sorry. Gotta go with that 90-10. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out.
It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue to follow Yuri's example. That should do it. I finish filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking.
I think it came out better than I expected.
Undo.
I'm really happy with the results.
Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now?
Not yet. It needs to dry first.
That's true, but won't that take a while?
Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay?
Bacon, you gotta chill.
That's totally fine.
Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here.
Phew. Yes, phew.
You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit?
Still waiting for the Dokis.
Doki.
I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of heart pulsing happening, so, it's there. Oh, no, it's not that. I'm just glad that we managed to get everything done.
I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon.
Sorry.
I said
Greg, that has me nervous. Or Gerg, that has me nervous.
So you don't have any time left.
There's a reason I've been hiding behind my blanket, Gerd.
I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work.
Well...
Yuri thinks to herself.
I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well.
It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker.
No, it's not your fault at all. Maybe we shouldn't have played with knives. And the important thing is that we got everything done, right?
Yeah.
So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything.
Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Oh, we're outside. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door.
Thank you very much for having me today.
No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow.
I will. Well then.
Yuri fidgets.
I guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. Ah, I forgot you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so...
You're very thoughtful, Udon.
Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Oh, she's so close!
Oh, God.
Oh.
I kind of like that about you.
She's like
way too close.
pixelated!
I forgot that happens.
Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't...
Sayori just looking out the window.
I don't even get a chance to as Yuri suddenly pulls back.
2 meters. Yeah, we're in a pandemic, Yuri.
Oh, it
Sayori?
is Sayori!
Oh, no.
Oh no, it is! Ah.
Alright, hold on, everyone. I thought this scene was gonna end. I need to walk away from my computer for 2 seconds, so...
Kate needs a break.
No,
I need a
time.
moment, okay?
No, Kate needs a moment.
I will be
That's
right-
what it is. While
Oh yeah, I
Kate
got
is
a new
going,
tattoo, guys. Yay! I got it like 2 weeks ago.
while Kate is going, and I assume that Rebecca's gonna go on her anime rant now, I'm gonna grab a snack.
Haha, yes. I can go on my
What's your
I can
anime
go on my
recommendation
skeleton
of the day?
rant, or you know.
Ooh, do the skeleton
Okay,
rant.
so the story about my dad that I promised the chat, the Discord. Okay, so while we're waiting, skeleton car. My dad once drove down to visit me. So he lives, like 5 hours away, right? And he came down to visit me one fall or whatever. This was a couple years ago, and so it's like September, I think. And he arrives, and so he comes up. I live on the 3rd floor of a building, right? And so he comes up to my floor, and he calls me and says, like, I'm here, so I'll unlock the door. And so I open the door, and he's yelling over the balcony, saying, you can come up in a minute. I'll be right there. Like, just hold on a second. Like, he's yelling over the balcony like he's talking to someone. And I'm like, what? Who are you talking to? My dad does not have a partner. Like, who would he be bringing? Like, this would just be completely random. So I'm just like, who is that you're speaking to? And he's like, Betty. And I'm like, Betty? Who is Betty? And he's like, Betty, my friend. And I'm like, what? Who is Betty? And why did you bring Betty with you to visit me? And so he's like, she's just waiting in the car to meet you. And I'm like, what? And so I look, I'm like so confused. And so I walk over to my balcony, look over at his car, and there's a whole, obviously fake, but skeleton in his car, in his passenger seat. Like, just sitting there in his passenger seat. He drove down to meet me 5 hours with a skeleton in his passenger seat. And I'm just like, what? And I'm like, why do you have that? And he says, just wanted it. So he just has a skeleton. I mean, he works at his job is he owns a clinic, so it's related to his clinic. I guess it was a decoration. It's now sitting in his clinic, in his office, just sitting there. But, like, it's just, yeah.
Maybe friends with death.
Probably.
The important thing is, did Betty have her seatbelt on for the ride?
I think so. I don't remember. I will send you the picture I took of Betty.
I remember that picture.
Yeah.
Put it in the Discord.
I will put it in the Discord. Yeah. So that's my story about Betty.
I know what your dad does. Why does he need a skeleton?
Oh yeah, so when I say he runs a clinic, he runs a hair transplant clinic. So he should not have a skeleton. But yeah, so that's...
He should not have a need for a skeleton.
Yeah, correct. He does not have a need for a skeleton. Where should I put this in the Discord? I'll put it in the meme channel. I feel like that's accurate. No, I'll put it in the clips and highlights, because this is definitely a highlight.
That is true.
It's a highlight.
So give me just a second.
Maybe she died on the way. Sometimes you just need a skeleton. No big deal.
Yeah, you know, cash. But anyway, yeah, so he drove down the highway. Like, people on the highway could see would just look over and there's just a skeleton there. Like, what is wrong with this man?
I really hope that he got gas, like, with the skeleton in his car.
I hope he's talking to the skeleton like
I hope he goes through the drive-thru to pick up
there. I have put it in the Discord. There she is. Oh, and I called her Betty. Oh my god, her name is Bonnie. I'm so sorry because it's Bonnie because Boney. I knew Betty sounded wrong. She's Bonnie because she is bony. Yes. So.
Just no. Just no.
So anyway.
Alright, back to the...
Yeah.
Right.
Moving on. So that is the skeleton story.
I actually have a skeleton named Benny. Benny and Bonnie. They can be friends.
There you go.
Me and my roommates have a skeleton named Tobin.
Why do you have a skeleton?
We got the name Tobin from... It's like Through the Tall Grass or something like that, and it's by Stephen King, and it was like a new movie that had come out on like Netflix or something, and it was just like this one character, Tobin. His name was Tobin in the movie, and he's like in the grass, and he's like, "Help me! Somebody help me! I'm in the tall grass."
Oh, wait.
So we named our skeleton Tobin after him. That movie was whack.
I'm so glad skeletons aren't real.
Wait.
Good.
Yeah.
Do. It's hysterical.
Hey, do. Never get an X-ray.
Bones freak me out. Sounds like fiddlesticks.
Oh god. Okay, anyway,
right,
yeah, so there's
ready.
your story. That's my dad's story of the day. I will grace you all with more at a later time.
Scream. Love it.
Anyway, Sayori.
X-ray.
Oh wait, let me put my mic back on because now I'm done eating.
Probably a good idea.
Hi, Udon.
Sayori. Just now, we weren't.
Oh.
It's okay, Udon. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Why is there no music now? Is there supposed to be music?
I'm sorry.
Wait, did you stop sharing when there was like that glitch?
No, there's no music for me.
Oh, okay.
But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right?
Of course.
It's serious.
I get that it's serious, I just don't like it.
It's getting
Nope,
too
this is
juicy
getting
for
too
music.
juicy for music. So true.
Sayori beans.
I read that as Sayori beans.
I was just thinking
I shoot out
of
Sayori
like
beams.
Sayori beam. Like if anybody's ever seen what's it called the Haruhi Suzumiya. That's what I was picturing. But anyway,
Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow.
And it was awkward for everyone.
clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Yes, Andrew, exactly. Mikaru beam. So you know. Sayori waves goodbye after her.
Bye, bitch. Udon.
Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my mind imagination was being really mean to me.
Aww.
So I had to come here and see it for myself.
See what? What are you talking about?
You know. How much fun you were having with Yuri. I wouldn't necessarily call that fun.
Fun.
And how close you got to her.
Literally, physically close.
I'm so glad, you understand that reference. And it was awkward for everyone.
What
Is that from a
I know
John
that.
Mulaney
The
thing?
Attack on
Oh,
Titan
it's not,
abridged.
okay.
It's fantastic.
That makes sense.
That bread tasted awful.
Okay, wait, did you
Sorry.
read this? Do I need to click?
It
Oh.
makes me really happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
Oh no!
Oh.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Udon? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Udon. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what? God, what did Monica do?
What
Sayori?
did Monica do?
What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
Jesus, Udon's also gotten very
Yeah.
intense.
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Udon.
Save? I should save
I'm
now?
really scared.
Should I save?
Yeah, just hit save.
Okay.
Oh. I want to know what Monica said.
Yeah.
Monica's about to catch some hands, man.
Monica's sus.
I mean, I've thought Monica was sus this whole time.
I'ma hide behind my blanket
Did Monica
to
tell her to, like, just die or something? Like, what the fuck?
She better not have. Ooh.
I'm gonna fucking punch Monica.
It's
in the
annoying though, because we
face.
keep going.
What are
keep
you
going.
scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
No.
It's true, isn't
Catch the
it?
vibes.
I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Udon, I like you so much that I want to die.
Oh, that's a lot to put on.
That's how I
uh-huh.
feel. And
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. What is it? Don't make me make this choice!
No.
now I get to smile while you guys have to figure out what to say.
I want to say I love you.
I want to love her too! Ah!
Yuri's weird knife and blood kinks.
say that.
You're
No,
allowed to
Yuri, I mean,
choose
Yuri has a
one.
weird life, but also, Yuri is self-harming, okay? Like, that's what the thing is, right? We're all in agreement about that, right?
Clearly, Yuri has her own.
Like,
stuff
they
going
all
on,
have
too.
have mental health concerns.
Mental health issues.
But
here is where you decide, do you want to go with the best friend trope? The
See,
friend
now I want to go
lover
with the best
trope.
friend trope.
Fuck.
This is your chance. Rebecca,
Isn't
don't chew
fair.
on your wires.
I am fighting
Let's
myself from
always
biting
go with
through
the best
this because
friend trope.
I like to chew on my.
Don't do
this
it.
is why I break all of. You know, I never thought about this. I have had to buy new, not this type of headphone, but like earbuds so many times over the years. I bet it's because I chew the wires. I never thought about that.
Rebecca, you're like a
mouse.
when I would watch anime back in like undergrad and be panicking. Okay.
Oh my god.
Tim said that said, is there an option to say nothing and just run away?
Yeah, just close the program. We're done here.
But we're gonna run away IRL.
Okay,
Alright,
what if we say that here, like at this choice?
well, we saved right before
Yeah.
that too, so.
True, yeah.
I mean, you can always save again.
Uh,
There's other save.
What does the chat say?
well,
Does
Bacon is in
anybody
love with
think we should go for
Sayori.
Sayori or-
Andrew, I don't know what that is,
Good.
but it sounds like something that would be useful for me. And
It's
Yeah, I
a
think you
chewing
need it.
necklace for like.
I need one. That
You're
sounds
going-
amazing.
Rebecca's
Electrocuting
an electric
someone?
type Pokemon.
That's what sounds amazing? Electrocuting
No,
someone?
haha.
Choice.
Ah!
Alright, what are we doing?
Yeah, no,
Yuri, Yuri.
Definitely, chat, let them decide.
I mean, we just asked them.
Okay, but I'm now telling you, you guys have to decide.
Flip a coin.
Don't flip a coin.
Roll
I
a
want
die.
to
That's
say-
what we do here is we roll dice.
No.
I want to go for
Who's
Sayori.
Alright.
This is my vote
All right.
because
All right.
That's my vote,
Rebecca,
too.
here. I'll do what I did last time. Kate, what do you want to go with?
The problem is I don't know. I guess
Okay.
I love you.
I mean, me
Yeah.
and Rebecca both want to do the top
Alright,
one,
then
right?
do it. Don't let me.
so
continue
we're
then.
going. So we've officially switched back to the Sayori
Just
route.
kill Udon.
I mean that's fair.
I support that. Kill Udon, Sayori, and Yuri can be together.
There.
That sounds like a healthy relationship.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
They'll either help each other go to therapy or self-destruct.
Okay. I'm
Click it.
clicking it.
Like it?
I clicked it!
Fair.
Ah, I love you! Okay, hold on. I'll say it in character. I love you.
That was somehow funnier.
Huh?
Huh?
Those are my true feelings. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll
Andrew, we didn't
accept
pick
any
him.
of your
We were
burdens.
given him.
I think he means because udon. Are you calling udon bland like the food? That's why.
No, I think he means the character.
Anyway, just continue.
That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day. With you by my side. Excuse you, Andrew, that's my voice. I mean, not really, but... This is my dramatic voice. My dramatic man reading a romance novel voice. Then I know we'll both be happy.
Udon.
Hmm.
Aww. Wait, is this the first time we actually see the
Yeah,
protagonist?
now we know what color his hair is.
I knew it. I knew he had brown hair. Cause that's
Yeah,
just, like,
generic
generic
protagonist
male
coon.
protagonist.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. And thank you, Megan.
Udon. Is this really okay?
Bye, Gerg.
Bye, Gerg.
Bye,
Thanks for
Gerg.
joining us.
Hi, Gerg.
for Some of the most questionable parts of the stream.
That we know of. Yeah.
True.
I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again.
So dramatic.
I love you, Udon. I want to be with you forever.
Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now.
Oh, poor Sayori.
I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me.
Called depression, babe.
But why? Even now. Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Udon.
It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now.
Wow, Udon actually said something good. Okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
Oh.
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know?
What?
I want everything to be the same as it always has been.
What?
Even if we really are a couple. Maybe she's Ace. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. Oh, yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
she's overwhelmed.
Yeah, I think that's probably...
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah. She just
It's
wants to
really
know
new
that
and
she's not
scary
gonna
to me.
lose him to someone else.
Yeah. I understand.
Sayori!
We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Udon.
Oh no.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me,
I
right?
think you could find a better man, but sure. I'll be a good man for you. I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
Yeah,
No, honey.
I do.
Girl.
Knows what's best for you.
That's
not
my
Udon.
promise.
She needs to go to therapy.
I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is, even though I can comfort her. I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival.
I don't want to face Yuri.
Well,
I don't... Megan, I don't think that's what Sayori meant. I think it's more that she's got a really
She's
deep depression.
Too
She's...
depressed to like
She
ask
needs...
for love.
She's got
Yeah,
so much
she
self-
needs, she needs
Therapy.
therapy.
yeah.
But that doesn't
You know
mean...
what color would look good? Therapy.
But that doesn't mean that she doesn't love him. She's just sad.
Depression is a bitch.
This whole sequence of events has been interesting, to say the least.
Yeah.
Of all...
Honestly, like, I totally would have been fine for sticking with Sayori. It's that first first
God.
interaction scene, I was just so uncomfortable. The
I
last
mean,
Just
one
flip
was
flop
way
back and
worse.
forth between these two
I
girls.
feel that, Colin.
Oh yeah, we all need therapy. I mean, some of us are getting therapy. Not me.
Yeah,
in therapy.
some of us are getting therapy, some of us need to get therapy. None of us have no relation to therapy, so...
Hey, Bacon,
It's true. All of us either need it or have it.
Bacon. Needing therapy doesn't mean you're not a good person.
Can we
I'm
go?
pretty sure he doesn't actually
Keep
mean
going.
that, but
This is so
I know,
long.
but keep
of
going.
all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone.
Oh,
I
am
considered going to her
concerned.
house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently roll it up to take with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassure her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival.
I bet that's gonna go well, Udon.
But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Oh God.
Oh,
Here
I
she
forgot
is.
she does that.
Oh, I got set up. Udon,
My hair is
You're
almost
the
as long
first
as
one
hers.
here. Thanks for being early.
That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets.
little booklet.
Booklets
Little-
on each of
Little booklets.
on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. Udon!
How about you, like,
I
not
say that, but I
put her
suddenly
down
remember
for
what
something?
But I suddenly remember what
He had
Sayori told me
forgot.
yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful. Okay, good. I feel awful for having to say it, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
You should take a little more responsibility for her, Udon.
Monica, shut up.
I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday.
You were there?
You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange?
What is
Monica,
Monica's
you
deal?
know about that?
Of course I do.
I'm a robot. I see all.
I'm the club president, after all.
Ew.
I
What?
see all.
I stammer, embarrassed.
Monica works for the bourgeoisie.
Monica sus.
Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? Oh, I really want to bite through my headphones right now. Like I am fighting
Don't
myself.
do it, Rebecca. Go get a shoelace
That
or
we're
something. Like,
A couple now? Ew.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think if I have anything near me I can just chew on.
You have a hoodie with a string?
I do, but
A
I don't
chew
want to
toy.
leave my seat.
Rodent Rebecca
I
activated.
didn't really
Damn,
plan
I
on
should have gotten Rebecca a chew toy
I
for
should have,
Christmas.
clearly.
Kidding.
I am wearing a belt. I could take my belt off and no, anyway, I
No,
didn't really
don't
plan on
do
bringing
it.
it up with
Taking
anyone
your
yet.
turn.
Oof.
Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
What is her
Eh.
deal?
Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
blame you. Ew, I hate when she
Hey,
just
do you want to
rotates.
check out the pamphlets?
The booklets?
They came out really nice.
The booklets?
I'm really nervous for all of the other girls in the club now.
Yeah, sure.
Because none of them are here.
True.
I grab one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Shannon, get ready.
Oh.
You gotta read all that?
Shannon, are you gonna read
Do
it?
I have to read all that?
Just-
Well, at least scroll. I think we get the hint, but scroll down.
Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me.
Huh?
Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
No, thank you!
We gotta get to the house now.
Ah! What did... Ah! What is
I'm
this?
So heckin' nervous.
Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
Udon? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so...
Ah. Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
I am so anxious right now.
Monica calls that out after me.
Like, I can feel my heart.
Just
I
keep
quicken
going.
my
Just keep going.
pace.
Trust me.
What was I thinking?
My heart rate actually isn't that high.
I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room,
Sorry.
I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
Are you guys okay?
Holy
shit! Yeah. What the fuck?
What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday.
Rebecca.
Sorry, I'm not
Take the
not
mic-
chewing. I'm not
The headphones
chewing.
out of your mouth.
Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. We picked wrong, guys! She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different.
Can we reset and try something different?
No! I'm still reading! I had only one chance, and I wasn't careful enough! And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die! Nothing in my life is worth more than hers! But I still couldn't do what she needed from me! I've lost his voice now, and now I can never take it back. Never. So should I just keep going? Like, I'm confused. Like...
Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Never. 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 You're flooding the chat for a reason, so I don't know why. Ah.
Kate already saw it.
Can we go back and choose the other
Keep
option?
going.
I don't
Keep
like
going, guys.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
I'm gonna keep going.
What do you mean keep going?
Hit the corrupted
that. Wait,
version.
why is it glitching like that?
It's because...
Yeah. Let's
I
start.
mean-
Let's play again.
Is it
Yeah,
supposed to be
Rebecca,
glitching?
get it out of your
I
mouth.
can't. It's staying there permanently.
All right. Yeah, guys, let's start a new game. Come on.
Okay, now see, here's the thing. Well, in all seriousness, you're using a happy tone, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to start a new game or continue. Like, I'm guessing I'm supposed to continue to see, like, what happens next, yada yada yada, or start over, and it's going to be one of those, like, Undertale-y things where it knows that you've started over, obviously, since the whole game has changed. But, like...
Go ahead and go to load game.
Stop acting like... Okay, I'm not... Fine, if I go to load game, they're, like, not gonna be there or something.
I'm confused,
I don't...
though,
Oh,
'cause
okay, they're
I'm
actually
seeing
there.
a glitch.
Yeah, you're supposed to. That's the idea.
Oh. Okay, well, to be fair, it glitched out earlier and I wasn't supposed to see a glitch, so I was confused.
So am I, as in...
Bacon, stop!
But... I have so many of them! Now I don't know what
True,
the
we
right
have a lot of
choice
files.
is. Because y'all are giving me mixed signals, and I don't know what to do.
Do you want me to...
No, I'm not
do the
looking at the
bottom right one,
chat.
'cause we're
I'm
not
looking at
going
Kate
through
and
the whole
Shannon,
entire
but Kate
thing.
already read something apparently. So, I have to make choices.
But what I read
it-
wasn't-
Okay.
No,
what
no.
I read
What she
wasn't
read-
I clicked a button.
What she read
I
already.
clicked the button. We're
What?
here. We're...
I don't think we need to read that.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and...
Whoa.
What? What?
Who's Monica Unlimited?
Monica joined the chat?
Who's Monica Unlimited?
Are we rolling 4 empty bottles? Oh god.
That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children.
Ever since that first poem where she said, like, scalped.
You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out, because you've known each other for so long. I'm reading this a lot faster than the first time through, so... We
Thank
used to
God.
walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
You sound like a fucking turkey.
Oh.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway.
true.
The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really
my
aren't
hands are
any that
sweating.
interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too
doing.
demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. I don't know whose voice this would be, so I guess I'll read it, but I'm gonna guess Monica. I'm guessing it's Monica, but... Udon!
Oh.
Udon?
Okay, yep, I guessed right. Monica?
What is happening?
Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here. Oh, it's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for? What did you come in here for, anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club.
Yeah,
I'm
Monica.
very unnerved right now by
Yeah,
everything
Monica,
that is
you
happening.
can keep it forever.
What?
In
I'm
case you
uncomfortable.
guys, now you guys can look at chat because there's somebody.
Yeah, no, I
Monica
noticed that.
unfitted.
We've
Yeah.
been seeing.
Anyway, but Sienna,
I'm
it's your
just slightly
line.
unnerved.
She wants to keep my voice. You can keep it. But I'm gonna use it right now.
I will be
Do you know if
deaf.
there's any Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that. I actually quit the debate club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Actually, I'm starting a new one.
Mm,
A literature club.
Literature. That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far.
Aha.
It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature, too.
My kind
I
of
mean,
woman.
she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Udon? By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor?
It glitched right after for over a big favor, so it said, "Is there any chance you could do me?"
I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please?
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure,
No.
I guess I could check it out.
Awesome. You're really sweet, Udon. You know that?
It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
What in the fuck?
And thus,
I am very
and thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me.
Oh my god, are they all gonna be like dead?
Oh, there she is.
I won't even deliver you with cupcakes. Cake?
Hey,
Oh, a guest?
Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Udon.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
fuck you, Udon. Your best friend died.
So let me guess.
What best friend?
You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Oh, so first year, and that would make them 7 years, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual.
Shut up,
Shut up,
Fox.
Foxy!
Ah, that's great.
And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki.
I was gonna say, should we give Shannon one of the one of the voices? Do you guys want to do that? Switch it up.
That's fair. I mean, I guess
I'm
if
fine
you
with that.
want to be Natsuki, can you do a
So-
tsundere voice? Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, like, what? Like, it's hard?
Okay, yeah, there you go. Alright, I guess I can
Great.
give it to you.
Cinderella
Not because I
Elwood.
like you or anything.
What, like it's hard?
Yeah, so,
What? Like, it's
yeah,
hard?
so, fine.
It's not like I like you or anything.
So, like, wait, is this just like normal regular playthrough, or is stuff still gonna be like crazy and it's only
What
gonna
do
be
you
like?
think, Shan? What do you think?
Shannon,
I think
what
it's
do
gonna
you
be
mean?
crazy. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know how much more I can handle.
Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. That's why we have a content warning, okay? We knew it was coming. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
Oh my gosh, I didn't actually realize that Monica said, or your manga will go on the top shelf. Saw that.
Oh, that's so funny.
So I ran into Udon in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great?
Wait, Monica. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry.
Pura voice.
Pyrrha. Sorry. Oh, I love Pyrrha.
I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Oh, bye, Bacon. Thank you for hanging out.
Well, bye. Get some sleep.
Yeah, get some sleep, some actual sleep.
Yeah.
Why don't you come sit down, Udon?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here.
Sorry.
But we'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
Kills them.
You could put it that... Oh, sorry.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we'll all really grow this club before we graduate.
Sienna.
Oh, sorry. Right, Natsuki?
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Because I'm sure that's what he cares about. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, Udon, what kinds of things do you like to read? Didn't he just say he doesn't like to read?
Everyone reads something, I guess. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change.
Alright, Udon.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Saying. Feel ya. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
That's what we're reading right now. It's
Interesting, Yuri.
Yay. Good night, Bacon.
I wanted to make a pun about bacon and sleep, but it's not there. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? All right, I feel like I'm being attacked.
We have already read this exact line. I think you said the exact same thing.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Ah, I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
As a rock, as in, like, the country? And I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality.
I'm gonna smack Monica's laugh off of her face.
Oh, is that so? I don't... Monica in the chat has something for us and it's making me anxious of what's happening.
I wasn't looking at...
No, I don't,
No,
actually.
thank you. We
I'll tell
don't want
that.
whatever it
you
is.
guys.
I'm good.
I'll take it.
Well, unless it's a spoiler, do not give us spoilers.
No,
But-
definitely no spoilers. Please.
Hi, Mom. Oh, it's me, sorry. Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. True. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I'm really uncomfortable.
The music.
I
stuff.
need to pee. Am I gonna miss, like, a big plot thing if I go pee?
To be honest, I haven't seen this section in a long time. I haven't rewatched a stream of it, so I don't remember.
Ah, I hate horror.
It seems like it's just replaying the first day, pretty much, minus Sayori, so I think you could probably go pee. But if we get to something, we'll just
weird,
stop.
We'll wait.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Go take a
Go ahead,
breather.
then.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I like that. Bacon, that's a good one.
Ugh.
Bacon, go to sleep!
Ugh. I hate
I don't
horror.
Oh, why is that?
Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Excuse you? That's not Natsuki. Wait, is it? Oh wait, no, it is. Yeah, she writes cute. Well, I get. Yeah, okay. Her
She
original
writes,
thing
like,
was cute things. She
likes
likes simple
cute
things, and she likes cute. I do remember that from the first thing.
Yeah, she likes cute things. She just... Oh gosh, Monica, don't say it like that.
Oh no.
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! And give it back!
Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. Udon.
Udon!
He said that
I
the
know,
first
and I
time.
think we said this the first time too.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. True. And we said this also. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yes. Have I written anything since we had all these realizations? No. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have any experience? Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own.
No.
Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other.
Andrew, she went to the bathroom.
Oh, yep. I was talking about.
That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea.
I don't like any of your ideas, Monica. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together, considering you are a club.
Mm-hmm.
I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all.
Right, so that's new. That's different.
I was gonna say,
Sayori was vice president
the first
before.
time.
No, Sayori
Yeah.
was vice president.
I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Udon?
Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
I'm not in your club.
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought...
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Udon. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one.
Wow, a novel
The
choice.
girls' eyes light up. Was that a pun?
Yeah, it was.
Wasn't intentional, but there you go. There's a pun for me.
Excuse me, sorry.
Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Udon?
Yeah. It could be fun, right?
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed.
Rebecca.
Oh, sorry, Shannon. I didn't realize you were
Udon,
back.
I'm so happy.
Sorry.
You're good.
Was that glitch intentional? Now I just don't know.
We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
That sounds, thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Udon, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Sus.
Sorry. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
So, last time he had a conversation with Yuri and borrowed that book from her on the first day, didn't he? Or was that the second day?
It was the second day, I think.
No, because didn't he come in the first day and say he hadn't read it yet? I mean, come in on the second day because then he hadn't read it the second day because we were going for Sayori, and then he came in on the third day having read it? Am I making that up?
She didn't even know that he existed on the first day, so she picked it up on her way home from school.
Oh, good point. She picks it up on the... Okay. Sorry, that's my memory. I just felt like more happened on the first day than him just leaving while they're still talking, but maybe I'm making that up.
Do we have to play through this whole game again?
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Yep, here we are again, with the poem. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Alright.
What if I say no?
Don't!
Okay.
We want to read it.
Oh, good, it's a mosaic! It's one of those puzzles where you have to move all the pieces around, and how exciting. Yes. Love it.
Well, let's bring all the blue to the bottom at least.
Yeah.
That's the
I don't
skirt.
think we can actually do anything with it.
I'm gonna slide this piece over, and it did move. Her eye, it was weird when her eye moved. Okay. Cool. Great.
That was it?
Doing great.
What is the point?
So who are we trying to impress?
Who are we going to get killed
Yuri.
next? I don't know.
Are we gonna just keep going with Yuri?
Yes.
Or,
Her depressing poems are easier.
true.
I like ocean. Not for
You know
Yuri, just in general.
Just YOLO it. Let's write a poem for Shannon.
Aw, thanks.
Ocean.
Ocean, definitely.
Well, if we get no one,
Shan.
what happens? Does that mean they all survive? Shannon.
Embrace.
Aw. Sticky. No, don't
Amazing.
do that.
Amazing.
Aw, thanks. I dropped my phone.
Anime.
Ugh.
Now we're writing it for Yuri then.
No.
I mean, not Yuri, sorry.
Doesn't
We're
matter.
writing it for Natsuki. I just was looking at the wrong picture, but yes.
Summer.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
even see
like,
that.
Natsuki is jumping up and down over here.
Sweet.
Still Natsuki. Y'all are writing a poem for Natsuki.
Poppy.
I thought.
Do you guys realize there's no food on here? Like there was for Sayori?
Puppy.
Yeah, Shannon, we're writing a poem for Natsuki.
Smile.
Oh my god, okay.
That's fine.
It's fine. This is fine. We're not going for Yuri anymore.
Disaster.
Disaster. Yes, this is a disaster.
Socks.
Can we make a choice? Or are we just going to randomize this?
Socks. I like socks.
Okay.
Or vanilla, because I'm very vanilla. Doki doki!
Doki doki.
I don't know. I don't even know what that word means.
Depression?
Imagination.
Imagination.
Imagination. I love the amount of ways the chat has spelled Sayori.
True.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty great.
Same. I think we should make a running list.
Beauty.
Beauty.
Aww.
Or a treasure. Shannon is a treasure.
Laugh.
Disarray.
No. Laugh.
Because my life is in disarray. But also
Massacre.
because it's a Ruby song.
Hey, there's a food.
Feather.
It's fine, there was one food. Sugar, that's
Sugar.
also a food.
Friends.
What-
Kawaii.
Sugar. Headphones. We're not doing Fester. I hate that. Hate that so much. Fireflies.
Fireflies.
You would not believe your eyes. 10,000
million.
fireflies.
Sugar is a food, you eat it.
Joy.
What?
Joy.
Joy, great. Joy is for Yuri. Interesting.
Hi again, Udon. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Ew.
I'm sorry.
Hey,
You
hater.
don't like Monica.
No, don't worry.
I haven't from the beginning, I will say. I've always been sus of her. I called her a simulation.
Yeah. I mean, I've no. See,
Monica,
this
you
this
still
is
in
the
the
one thing
chat?
that I knew the whole
hearing
time,
this?
so this is not new information to me. But I'm glad we all know it now.
Monica, you still in the chat? Are you hearing this?
This might be a little strange,
You're
I mean,
for
I had a
me,
feeling.
but I at least
I had a feeling
keep
it was
my
gonna be
word.
her.
Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, okay. That's fine.
Oh.
Definitely nothing happened.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Udon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh.
Jesus!
Oh come on! It's like he deserves any slack. I can't. Oh god, that's so creepy. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh,
Why is she in front of the words?
Why is she in front of the
No,
words?
he certainly. I don't even know who's reading, who's supposed to be saying this, but
They're
I'm
all
pretty
getting
sure-
closer.
I think it's
Monica.
actually me.
probably.
Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for someone who's keeps her manga collection in the club room.
I think that's probably Natsuki saying. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Yeah, you tell him. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Udon. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? When we murder you.
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
This is giving me, like, vertigo.
Oh shit! It's like tilting.
Anyway,
It is tilted.
Oh.
Oh,
Is it?
I didn't even
Is
notice
it-
that.
it
I'm
keeps
noticing like
slightly moving.
Oh, that's what
It
I thought.
is.
I was just. I thought my
Anyway.
eyes were just doing a thing because sometimes they do a thing that gives me vertigo like that. Oh, I don't like that.
As
That
somebody
is
who
weird.
had vertigo really bad a couple
Christ.
months ago, this
Oh,
is like.
this is actually okay. Keep going.
Anyway,
It's a
now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read.
Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask.
We're just getting closer.
Wait. I didn't mean it like that.
Is the color in the background getting bland?
I don't think
I
so.
don't
I
know.
don't.
Okay, that's just my
Yeah.
eyes. Though.
If you
We are
don't really
zooming.
want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. I'm nauseous.
No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy, after not knowing you at all. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is...
Discuss it.
How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Oh, we're back. Okay.
Hmm.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Oh. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet.
Ugh!
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Oh, are we getting a Natsuki scene since y'all picked all the Natsuki words? She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand.
The classroom fixed itself.
You looking for
noticed.
something in there?
Mm.
Oh!
Fucking Monica.
Oh!
Monica!
Fucking.
I'm guessing this was not the
Fucking
original
Monica?
scene we would have gotten in the first go-through. Huh. Maybe? Maybe? I don't know.
She never puts my stuff back in the right spot.
Huh.
What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf.
Hey, they cursed in this game. That was the first curse they used, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Fucking Monica?
Fucking Monica.
Don't forget the
Fucking
at the end
Monica.
of it.
Fucking
Put 'em on the
Monica.
top
Manga.
Mm.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Truth. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point.
Man, we've known each other for one day.
Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
Well. Is that how I look? What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
Reasons I don't collect manga. I could never have a whole set of it. It would be too expensive. Especially since the manga I read is like One Piece. Spend my life savings on that. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. Well.
Alright, Udon.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. What?
Like, you can leave, basically. Like, if you're gonna judge, you can just leave.
Oh. There's the door. Yeah, there's the door, bitch.
She points to the glass room door.
Reference.
Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your... Oh, sorry.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Udon. Consider this a... Don't judge a book.
Okay.
In fact...
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there. Whoa.
Udon, where was the sound effect?
Oh, wah. Sorry. Wah.
I thought she was gonna pull him into the closet.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet, yeah, so. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there.
Oh.
Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Why are we sitting on the ground again? This is what you did with Yuri, too.
It's like with Yuri.
Why do they sit on the ground? I take my
Ground is
seat.
more
I
comfortable.
disagree.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why is
she's
that?
being very forward with this.
I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book.
Oh, shut up,
It's
Udon.
only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really.
Yeah, I don't do that either. Again.
Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. You can talk and read at the same time? It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice-of-life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh. Why does she look like a baby?
Oh god,
Her head looks so much
did
smaller.
not like that angle.
She looks like a literal baby right here.
She looks like an owl. Like, I just feel like her head's bending at angles I don't like.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's her manga. Don't
It's
insult
not.
her manga. Even though you're just watching me read.
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. Is this the exact conversation he had with Yuri? Like, these words seem familiar.
Not really.
But I remember him saying, isn't it boring watching someone else read? Because, like, when they were reading together on the floor. Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
I didn't know you had friends, Udon.
He just doesn't have
Udon
female
doesn't have
friends.
Mm.
You know what I mean? I do know what you mean, Udon. None of my friends ever pick up the manga I recommend, but that's fine.
Is Udon a quote-unquote nice guy?
No one reads the books I recommend either, Rebecca. It's fine.
Well, true.
Aw.
Danielle's not watching, but Tim, you can throw that shade at Danielle. She refuses to read the book club book that I bought her. I did all the work. I gave it to her. She just won't read it.
You don't?
Ew. I do not like this angle, and the way that her eyes just shifted makes me so uncomfortable.
And her singular tooth.
Her fang.
That's not.
She looks like an owl. Owls don't have teeth. But they have, like, beaks.
It's her one beak
You know.
sticking out of her mouth. Yeah, that's how that works.
Ah, yeah. Your beak,
beak
is
is
poking
sticking
out
out
of your lip there. Because birds have both.
Shan,
Well, I wouldn't really know.
what do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Oh, does she not have friends?
Did you not rub it in?
Well,
Jeez.
sorry.
Oh, doesn't have. Like, I could ever get my friends to read this.
I feel that. My friends still don't read my manga, like I said.
They just think manga is for kids.
Okay, well,
so
that's
she
not
does have
why,
friends.
but yeah.
I can't even bring it up without them being all like, huh? You still haven't grown out of that yet?
Ugh.
Makes me want to punch them in the
I
face.
feel you, girl.
You get violent,
Yeah.
Natsuki.
Yeah, Nazi. You do that.
You throw some
I wanna
punches.
punch Monica in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Does that mean I'm a loser too? Because I like manga and anime.
No, you're not
But
a loser.
I'm a little bit of a loser. It's fine.
Loser.
But
Loser.
it's probably harder for someone like you. What is someone like you?
What's that supposed to mean, Udon?
What's that supposed to mean? That's my wife's voice. Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait,
Oh,
which part?
I should just do the wife's voice for this. I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. Okay, why is loser like one of those permitted terms?
I think it's because
I don't
the
know.
auto mod thinks that it's someone calling someone else a loser, so it's like calling someone like it's mean.
Loser, affectionate, loser,
Damn,
derogatory.
that hate speech is just out of control.
I mean,
Oh my god!
Okay, I did predict that too.
I don't want to say that.
Okay, we all see it.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Holy fuck, does her dad beats her?
I guess that's probably what we would have learned had we pursued her to begin with.
Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it.
I have never seen sept spelled out like that.
Ugh,
I mean, I get that's
I
how you
just
could do it.
can't
But...
win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page.
Into darkness.
Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her.
She's
It
asleep.
looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey. Oh no. Oh, no, thank you.
Are you gonna read that?
This is fine. That's super cute. Very adorable. Just owl-like, really.
Just owl-like.
This is stressing me out.
Oh,
What the
jeez.
fuck, Monica?
Natsuki, are you okay? Here.
Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction.
She throws it at
Natsuki's
her.
eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Udon. She's fine.
I'm bothered.
It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her.
Is she, like, diabetic? Like, her blood sugar was low and that's why she was falling
Anyway.
asleep?
Like a feral barn
Yeah,
cat.
true. Blood sugar.
Like, my thought is that the scene...
Why
well,
don't we
anyway.
share our poems?
I'm assuming that the scene is exactly the same as it would have been if we had chosen her the first time, but like with those little changes of the like the glitchy
blackout
things. So
yeah.
originally it's probably just like, or maybe that she doesn't get breakfast because of abuse reasons. I don't know, like, or something like
Yeah.
that.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. We actually have to go through these poems.
It is
So,
5 o'clock.
It is 5 o'clock.
I feel like
Does anybody in the chat have an estimate of how long the rest of this thing would take us?
Yeah, I
Because
don't remember.
Sienna doesn't
so
remember,
you can feel
and we
free
had
say
planned to
that.
end by 5. So, does anybody have that information before we move on? Because I think this is a good time to stop. Even though we're in a moment, but
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
does anyone know that? Like, if it's 10 more minutes, then we could finish it. But if it's more than that, we're gonna stop, probably.
I don't know that anyone that's...
Stop, no. I know you don't
No.
want us to stop,
they
but
can-
that's not an answer to the
know, but
question. We do have to...
We have a D&D
We have a D&D
campaign
campaign
in, like,
to get to
an hour.
in an hour.
Unstreamed D&D campaign.
I need to eat.
Yeah, also, I need to eat dinner.
Not
I
that
need
long
to
left, but what
decompress.
does that mean?
That's...
Like, time-wise, do you have, like, an estimate?
Can't remember. Sienna, do you want to look up the timeline? Yeah, I'll look.
Okay.
I'll look up, I guess, maybe a walkthrough? I don't know how to determine that. Maybe, yeah.
I feel like we're probably gonna make it longer.
Yeah,
than
knowing
20
us.
minutes. Then.
But we have been going through it a lot faster, but yeah. About 20 minutes depending. I don't like the word depending, so I think we might just have a short stream at some point in the near-ish future, hopefully, but with our schedules that's hard to decide on, but we really do need to stop because I need to eat before our D&D campaign, so... Said game length was 6 hours, if that helps. Well, we've been playing for 9, so no, it doesn't help.
Reading out
Well,
loud.
if it's 6
Okay,
hours
that's
and
not
we're at
helpful.
9, it'll probably take another 3 hours. Because, like,
At this rate.
I think...
I feel like we're
Well,
just taking double
we
the
took
amount
double
of
time for the first 2 streams. I think this one was a lot faster, so that probably sped it up, but...
It was.
I think we're
Yeah,
gonna
I think...
Yeah.
Am I
think we
allowed to
should
save?
halt it
Oh,
here.
hey, look.
give it a new save.
There are only new saves. So, there's that.
No.
So, were we supposed to reload from that point? Like, Sienna, stop smiling, okay? This is not a happy time for anyone. I'm saving on the second page.
Good choice.
I am in denial.
I'm in denial. Oh my god.
Okay.
I'm stressed.
Yes. Okay.
Me too.
I was already struggling with finishing reading my book today. This is not what I needed.
Okay, we are saved. Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
Imagine if we just didn't save it. We're just like,
yeah,
fuck
it's
it.
fine.
Ew, I really don't like this.
Don't like
All
what?
right.
Okay,
Well, first of all, to be fair, I've hated Monica since the beginning,
I've
so-
known since the beginning that she was the most messed up one. Like, that was the fact that I knew at the beginning. So
What? What are you talking about?
She
hasn't
seemed
done anything,
maliciously
guys.
messed up. Oh, I'll go have coffee with Colin. That
Bacon,
sounds
go to
nice.
sleep. Don't
Yeah.
go drink coffee.
You
go to
should
sleep.
Go to sleep, though.
Oh, yeah.
You
true.
have a test.
And it's 10 p.m. where you are.
Yeah.
I think Bacon's a vampire. He just
Bacon.
never used to sleep.
Coffee is for the morning.
But you know what? Live your life.
I thought you were gonna say coffee is for the weak.
I mean, that too.
Yeah, I was like, that's
I
probably
don't
not
drink
true.
coffee, so yes, I can say that. Coffee is for the weak.
No.
Yes.
Coffee,
Str-
caffeine when you have ADD helps, like, focus you.
Doesn't help me, just gives me a headache.
To be fair, your body.
Yes,
is
my
weird.
body doesn't work
I
like
think we've
any
established
like
that.
anything should. So
Okay, Bacon. Decaf coffee is fine. Go ahead and go have
It-
some decaf coffee and then go to sleep.
Go read. Go the fuck
technically,
to
decaf
sleep.
coffee still
Yeah.
has some caffeine in it.
Yes.
Just saying.
All right.
Okay.
so
Anyway, so this was
fun's not the word.
it was a time.
I had fun.
It was a time.
It was interesting.
It was a stress fest. I didn't chew through my wire, but
like a road.
yeah,
proud of
but
you.
but there's a very real chance that next time I'm just going to have different headphones on with a wire that I can chew on.
All right. Thanks for hanging
Okay.
in with us.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah,
gonna
thank you
end the
guys so
stream
much for
now,
hanging out.
but catch us next week. We're going to be playing Ninda, our D&D campaign, on Friday.
The Sleeping
So-
Gods of
sorry.
Ninja. It has a full title, Rebecca.
The Sleeping Gods of Ninda. We will be playing on Friday. Yes,
I'm
I
kidding.
know. And join the Discord if you're not in it already. And
Yes.
follow us on all the socials. Blah blah blah. You know, all those plugs. Anything else? We obviously do not know exactly when we'll be finishing this game, but we will let you all know as soon as we know. So that'll be a discussion after we have turned this off. So goodbye, everyone.
Once we figure out how much is left.
Yeah, that too.
Bye.
Good night. Bye. Have a good weekend.
Bye.